Welcome to MN-Historology Official. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey to uncover the untold story of Antarctica. From hidden mysteries to fascinating discoveries, there's so much more to this icy continent than meets the eye. Let's dive into the secrets of Antarctica. Antarctica has long been a mysterious and inaccessible land, shrouded in myths and secrets. Whether it's the bloodfalls, enigmatic creatures, underground lakes, or cities buried under ice, there are numerous mysteries about Antarctica that remain unsolved to this day. It's the only continent on Earth with no permanent human population due to its extreme conditions, where temperatures can plunge as low as minus 90 degrees Celsius and blizzards can reach speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour. In fact, Antarctica is the driest continent in the world, so much so that it is technically classified as a desert, receiving just 51 millimeters of precipitation annually. Despite these harsh conditions, many countries have tried to lay claim to Antarctica over the last century. Take a look at the map. France claims one section, Norway another, while Australia controls the entire right side. The UK, Chile, Argentina, and New Zealand also stake their claims. But why? What lies beneath the ice that makes superpowers eager to control this frozen expanse? Today, we'll delve into some of Antarctica's biggest mysteries, explore who truly discovered the continent, and uncover the secrets hidden beneath its icy surface. Who discovered Antarctica? Well, it depends on who you ask. The British claim it was the explorers, while the Russians argue they were the first to step foot on the continent. However, the Greek philosopher Aristotle mentioned Antarctica as early as thousands of years ago, suggesting that the Earth was round and that the North and South poles were mirrored. In 2021, a study by the Royal Society of New Zealand suggested that the Polynesian Maori might have reached Antarctica as early as the 7th century based on the oral traditions describing a frozen landmass on the southern side of the Earth. The first European to cross the Antarctic Circle and approach the continent was British explorer James Cook, but he turned back when he was just 130 kilometers from Antarctica. He reported encountering large icebergs and dangerous seas, warning that it would be too perilous for any human to reach the southern continent. Despite this, many explorers tried after Cook, but none succeeded. In the 19th century, the race for economic dominance spurred countries to compete for control over Antarctica as a new world order emerged, with new trade routes and industries developing. In 1819, the Russian Empire sent explorer Fabian von Bellingshausen on a mission to circumnavigate the globe and discover new lands. In 1820, he reached the Southern Ocean, proving James Cook's predictions wrong by getting closer to Antarctica, though he never actually stepped foot on the continent. Still, he's often credited as the first modern explorer to spot Antarctica. From 1900 to 1920, numerous expeditions headed to Antarctica. British explorer Robert Falcon Scott led an expedition in 1911, reaching nearly 400 miles into the continent before bad weather and hunger forced a retreat. Tragically, Scott and his team perished in the freezing conditions. After World War I, more countries sent expeditions to lay claim to Antarctica. In 1939, at Hitler's request, Nazi Germany dropped flags on the continent to assert its control. After World War II, many countries set up research stations, marking the beginning of a series of mysterious discoveries. The first significant finding was that millions of years ago, Antarctica was not covered in ice, but rather lush, dense forests. Scientists from Imperial College London found fossilized wood in the region, indicating that around 90 million years ago, Antarctica was a warm continent with a thriving ecosystem. Fossils of insects, typically found in warmer climates, were also uncovered. Another mysterious discovery is that beneath 3 kilometers of ice, there are over 400 subglacial lakes, each with its own unique ecosystem. Some of these lakes contain sea creatures not found anywhere else in the world, such as giant spiders and jellyfish. One of the most puzzling phenomena is the bloodfalls, a waterfall in McMurdo Valley that looks as though it's flowing with blood. In recent years, scientists have discovered that the deep red color comes from a highly salty lake beneath the ice, where high levels of iron in the water oxidize when exposed to air and sunlight, turning the water a rust-like red. Perhaps the biggest mystery of all is the possibility of an ancient civilization hidden beneath the ice. There have been claims of alien spacecraft sightings, and in 2016, unusual activities were recorded in Antarctica. While some conspiracy theorists suggest alien activity, others point to secret military operations carried out by countries like the US. The true reasons behind these activities remain largely speculative. In 1969, the Antarctic Treaty was signed, allowing any country to conduct scientific research on the continent, provided the results are shared with the world. But in the 1990s, a US geological survey revealed a startling discovery. There are vast reserves of natural gas and oil beneath Antarctica. However, the real interest lies not in fossil fuels, but in the rare earth minerals found in abundance here. Minerals like osmium, terbium, and dysprosium, which are vital for modern electronics and energy storage. As the world shifts from oil to renewable energy, the demand for these minerals is soaring, making Antarctica's resources increasingly valuable. The last great mystery surrounding Antarctica is its role in controlling global climate. The Southern Ocean, one of the most dangerous seas, plays a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate and water supply. It absorbs around 15% of the world's carbon emissions, and as global warming accelerates, its importance is growing. The melting ice here is slowly revealing valuable treasures, and soon, once inaccessible sea routes will become vital trade corridors.